good, YouTube? And we're back with another video, and today I'm bringing y'all a tutorial. Today I will be doing smothered chicken breast. Now, I tried this recipe the first time last month for my parents' 29th wedding anniversary, and I'ma just say that they thought it was bomb, y'all. Like, nothing with the waste, and there was leftovers. Most of the time we eat leftovers. There are times where we don't. This was definitely a time we ate leftovers. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So first, what I'm doing is seasoning all of the chicken with a few seasonings. We're going to season 3 things. We're gonna season the chicken, we're gonna season the flour, and also the gravy towards the end. What I just used is garlic salt, then that's chili powder. Gotta have black pepper. You gotta have black pepper. Black pepper, you know, food is not complete. Food is not complete without black pepper. And then gotta have that parsley. Gotta have that parsley for color. And then you just gonna get in there and mix it with your hands. Do not be afraid of mixing food with your hands. I almost got some gloves for this video, but I was like, you know what? No. We're gonna get in there with our hands. As you see right there, what I'm doing is just showing you how small the pieces should be. Now what I do is move that aside, and we're going to get our flour ready so that we can brown our chicken. Now in this video, I used 3 cups of flour, but 3 cups of flour was way too much. So only use 2, and it'll be plenty, because once you get done with your chicken, you're gonna use the rest of the flour in your gravy. Along with that, you're gonna use the heavy whipping cream and the chicken broth. And what I just put in there is the seasonings from the same seasonings from the chicken. I mixed it in a bowl. I was gonna use that for the chicken, but then I realized it wasn't enough. Then what you're gonna do is just mix all that together. That just gives that flour a little more seasoning, you know, or it just gives that chicken a little more seasoning. So next, what you're gonna do is heat up your pan, coat it in olive oil, because that's how you're gonna brown your chicken. So you take piece by piece, you dip it in the flour. That's all you do, is just straighten the flour, and you just put it in the pan. And you see that pan is large. That pan is huge. You just repeat until all the chicken is done, piece by piece. If you're doing chicken with skin on it, then you would want to do the skin side first and then flip it over. You can use this recipe for chicken wings, bone-in chicken thighs, chicken legs. You can use this gravy pretty much anything. You can use this gravy if you're just doing some Salisbury steak. Now, what we're gonna do is work on the gravy. So first, what I'm doing is adding in the onions and this game changer. You have the Trinity that comes already in the bag together. It's called Seasoning Blend, and you can find it at your local grocery store in the frozen aisle. The celery, onion, and bell pepper. And in the same pan that you cook that chicken in, you want all that chicken, you want all those chicken drippings. And you're just gonna cook those vegetables down. You gotta keep that wrist moving. Gotta keep that wrist moving, because you don't want anything in the pan to get burnt or get lumpy. So now what I'm getting ready to do is add my flour little by little. That's the rest of the flour that I was dipping my chicken in. Like I said, 3 cups is way too much, so only use 2 cups. And you add the flour in there little by little because you want to cook it down, and that's what's gonna start your roux. As you can see on the video, the mix was a little dry because I didn't have enough liquid in there. So what I am getting ready to do is add a little butter so that it can mix well. But you can also add olive oil, you know, to make it a little healthier. If you want to skip out on the fat from the butter, you can just add a little bit more olive oil, and that'll help the consistency of your gravy start to form. You'll see my wrist never stop moving. And now what we're gonna do is add your chicken broth. And at first I just added a little bit to kind of get it moving, but that wasn't enough because as you can see, it started thickening up real quick. So you want to go ahead and probably use half a carton first just to get it moving. In this recipe or in this video, I used the whole carton because y'all saw all that chicken that I cooked. Well, you'll see it. You'll see all the chicken that I cooked when I put it in the gravy, but you want to use a whole carton. Use half of the carton first because you want to break down that flour and start to get your consistency in the gravy. And then you're seeing I'm adding the other half. Those are 2 different cartons because I had one already, and so I just bought another one because I know I didn't have enough. And so you're just gonna work that chicken broth with the flour because it's gonna thicken up. If you want a more thicker gravy, then you don't want to use a lot of chicken broth. But if you like your gravy loose, I don't know who you are. If you want your gravy loose, then you can use way more chicken broth than what I use. And so then next, y'all see Tam feet back there. She walked in the camera. Next, what y'all gonna see is me using the heavy whipping cream. And the heavy whipping cream, it just adds flavor and thickness to this gravy, y'all. I'm telling you. This gravy here it was amazing. What I should have did is showed y'all how I cut it. I took a piece and I just cut it with my knife. That's how tender the chicken was. Here is my kicker, y'all. I love Slap Your Mama seasoning. You can use your favorite Cajun seasoning. It doesn't have to be Slap Your Mama, but that's my personal favorite. And then more parsley, and then black pepper, and you just whisk all that in. I know some of y'all were thinking that it might be salty, but that flour didn't have a lot of seasoning in there, so we had to go in and season that gravy. Now, what I'm going to do, y'all pick that pan up, and that pan burnt my hand. I didn't realize that pan was hot, y'all. Make sure y'all. But anyway, then what you do is move your whisk out the way. I don't know what I was doing, bro. I thought I was really doing something, man. Shout out to Gordon Ramsay. But you just add your pieces, piece by piece. You gotta make sure all your pieces are covered. Like I said, this is a lot of chicken. Y'all see as I'm putting it in there, I didn't think I would have enough room, but I cut, cutting those pieces down to smaller pieces, you can move them around. What I do after that is I'm going to cover every piece with a spoon. So just make sure every piece is covered, every piece is in there, even though it was little pieces in the bag, I cooked them up too. We don't waste no food around here. And so then you just take you a spoon. Come on, man, you're supposed to have a spoon out already. Take your spoon and you see you just cover, oh, see that gravy is still cooking. I'm on the medium heat. My stove go from 1 to 9, so I literally had it on 5. Because you want to just cook that low and slow. Not too low, because you want to, you don't want to cook all day. But you just cover every piece. And so now what you do is cover the pan, and you're going to stick the whole pan in the oven. And you're going to cook it for 20 minutes in there. Because I'm telling y'all, when it come out, that you can slide a spoon straight through that chicken. All right, y'all, it's time to take this out. Make sure y'all get pot holders, because the last time I cooked this, I almost forgot. And yeah, y'all already know. Here it is. Ooh, y'all see the juices? Oh my Lord. And again, you take your spoon. I'm gonna do a slow reveal for y'all. Ooh. That's glory. Y'all, this is great. Y'all see this? And that's how you do smothered chicken breast. And you can do this with this boneless, or you can do this with regular chicken thighs, bone-in chicken thighs, but that's how you do the chicken breast. Y'all do me a favor, like, subscribe, share this video. Y'all share this recipe. Y'all let me know if y'all try it, because if y'all try that, I want to see it. Y'all know my all my Instagram handles are gonna be at the end. So hey, if y'all try these, y'all tag me in it. Man, listen, y'all, we out, man. We out. Mwah!